Let's open this box. This is gonna make our life easier. Just ordered off Amazon and it arrives yesterday. Boom. That's what's up. I want to thank everybody for their feedback on the last video. I ordered a Spider Farmer heater. This thing has a lot of features. Normal mode, which is a general temperature range. It has daytime temperatures, nighttime temperature settings. It does a lot. Again, so after all the heaters that were recommended, I just kept coming back to this one because it did everything that I needed it to do specifically and a whole lot more. Technically, this thing is a ceramic heater. You know, it could heat up to like 60 degrees in 4 minutes. It's I think it was like roughly 530 watts, and it ran me $79 shipped, literally shipped to my door. I didn't even have to move a muscle other than click my little thumb. It's able to do like real-time monitoring with the sensors, the integrated sensors that it has built into it. You can hang this thing vertical, horizontal. There's just a plethora and a ton of stuff that you could do with this specific heater because it was designed and made for a grow tent that you just can't do with any other heater. At least you can't do it safely. So let's crack this thing open. Whoa. This is actually quite a bit more than I expected. I'm happy. Flexible tubing, communication cable, sensors. I don't think you understand how excited I am about this heater. You guys know that growing takes a lot of time. It takes an extreme amount of patience. It takes a lot of money and a lot of space. Products that are designed for our room are right here. Let's plug this boy in. There's actually a filter that goes here. Align your tabs. Click that over. That's locked in place. Let's peel the sticker. It's like ASMR, huh? 120 cord. It's got a nice big metal handle. Communication cable in to our device. Let's take that in and plug it into our sensor. We're going to plug our patch cord in right there. Align that notch right there with our communication cable notch right there. I'm going to flip that around, seat it like that. That rubber shroud protects the sensor from any kind of, damage to the cord, any kind of moisture that you may encounter in your grow. This is awesome. I love it. Let's take our flexible duct tubing and connect it to the device real quick. Screw this in counterclockwise. You can just angle this in any kind of port that you needed, even if it's, through the tent. This was designed for, a room, small room tent application. So let's go ahead and turn this thing around. And you can inject heat into anywhere that you need, via this duct. You can hang this sensor in your tent near your plants. Let's play with this for a second. Has an automatic screen shut off. You could set your timers, 10 different heat settings. The icon right there with the moon, that's night. An icon with the sun, which is your daytime temperatures. Scroll through these settings, adjust and set these to your desired preferences. It has an incredible amount of settings between the daytime and your nighttime, and this sensor right here that detects your lighting schedule. So you can go here and set it for your general temperature, do 78, or you can do like 82. In my case, I'll be shooting for 82. Your daytime operating temperature, shoot for 82. And your nighttime operating temperature, you can shoot for, just say you don't really want it to run that often at night, and say you just keep it right around 68. Then hit set, and you should be good to go. So this thing is actually kicking out just enough heat. It's not like your typical normal heater where it comes on and just like a hair dryer, and it's an overwhelming amount of heat, and it would like kind of distort any kind of thing like plants and stuff like that. It would be so hot. Not this. This is kicking out heat, and we're on number 4 setting here, but it's not so hot that it's like, wow, that would be a concern if a plant were near that. That's not the case with this heater. So it's just like a gentle stream of heat. It's enough to heat up a room, especially a tent, which is what this thing was designed for. So I'm extremely pleased with this thing here. And you also have this timer setting, and if you just don't want a heater, you can toggle in and out of the heating mode. between your fan setting and your heating setting. And let's say we want to go up to like level 10. The intensity of the heat is going to get stronger with that. I'm going to go ahead and feel that. And yes, immediately I notice that the heat is more intense. So if you're looking for that intense heat, the option is there. But if you want the heat to be like this, you know, a gentle, subtle, you know, stream of heat, and it's just not overwhelming, coming out of that mode, you want to go down to like, let's go back down to like 3. Now it feels much cooler. I definitely like the way this thing is operating. I actually feel safer knowing that it has this feature, and it does have some built-in safety features in it as well. And I'm excited to get this thing started. Let's go ahead and get over to the room, and we're gonna install this, guys. All right, guys, peace out. Hygger Hybrid. Woo! Boom.
Hey guys, so I'm super excited. The new Spider Farmer heater came in. I'm gonna open this up and do a review on it. I'd like to mention that the packaging was nice and tidy and everything was secure here. We got the RJ12 cable and humidity light sensor and the vent hose. My nighttime temps in my basement have been around 64 degrees. This heater is going to be handy. We'll go ahead and assemble this and then cover some of the cool features. So this heater came with this vent hose, and it's approximately 5 feet long. The power cord's 8 feet long, so if your tent's a little far away from your outlet, you got plenty of room. I really like that this heater has a handle. You can carry it around and use it for other things like drying shoes. That's a really nice part about having this vent hose. We'll go ahead and get this popped in here and then get the light temperature humidity sensor plugged in. The RJ12 cable that came with this is also pretty long, so you can run your light temperature sensor up through the top of your tent and down. This way it's near the top of your canopy. I'm going to place this heater on the outside of my tent, and then I'm going to run the vent hose through the ventilation port. We'll get it plugged in, and then we'll go over some of the features here. Spider Farmer has a simple toggle between Celsius and Fahrenheit, making it easy for anyone to use. Also, there's a fan mode here, and then you can switch it to heater mode. I really thought this was a cool feature. I also thought it was nice that the fan speed setting goes from 0 to 10. This fan's very powerful, so you could dry things or cool things off pretty quick. It's a nice timer, so if you're leaving or say you want a preferred schedule for something, I thought this was a really nice, handy feature. The Spider Farmer heater has a daytime and nighttime mode, letting you set a different temperature for each. It's an awesome feature because it lets you set a realistic environment for your plants, just like the wild. I'm going to set mine at 78 here for daytime mode, and then it will toggle back and show you the current temperature. And then I'll go ahead and set my nighttime temperature to 68 degrees. I love that this heater gives me full control over day and nighttime temperatures. It's going to help keep the environment consistent without me having to mess with it all the time. I'd like to give this heater a 5-star because it was simple to set up and easy to use. And the fact that it's a multi-purpose heater makes it even better. I hope this review helps, guys. Take care.
Hello everyone, this is just a brief review of the Spider Farmer Grow Tent heater. It's a 530 watt option. You can lay it down flat or upright on its side, the way I have it, with a hose going into the tent. And this product is doing a very good job of keeping my temperatures up in the cold winter here in the basement. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day.